Welcome to my channel regarding problem solving skill building. When we talk about problem solving, many times people have asked me, how do I know that I have a problem when everything is going smoothly? It is regarding this I would like to talk about today. I am Sudhir Mahale. I am a problem solving coach and I have started this channel exclusively for training problem solving skill building so that all the working professional who did not have access to proper organizational training, they can go through this video series and then build their problem, identify your problems. In my earlier video, I have explained how problems enters into the business. So in any business, we convert whatever resources are there, that we convert and make it into final product or services. But during the whole process, 100% of the resources doesn't get converted into service, our output. So there is some loss. That losses can be two types. One is inherent loss and one is unanticipated loss. Inherent loss means there is a deficiency in the means known deficiency in the process, which it is cannot be means it is taken for granted that this will be the level and try to maintain it at that level. Unanticipated loss is suddenly some breakdown is there. That process called unanticipated loss. So these are two different types of losses. So unanticipated losses, we know that we call it as a problem. But in inherent losses, these are gives us a host of opportunities to develop our business and increase the product or increase our product profitability. What are these inherent losses? These are some process rejection. Not all the processes are 100% efficient. There is some, we call it as an improvement as a Six Sigma, but still there will be some process rejection will be there depending on the type of operations we are doing. Or there will be some periodic services we have to carry out. That is the, means, say, if you want to take a car, then every after some mileage, we have to take it to service station and get it some changes, oil change, water change, or filter change. All these periodic services are essential for maintaining that car. So this we take it for granted that these are essential requirement, but these are inherent loss to the body. There will be some personal disputes in the organization. That is, any organization is also full of disputes. Different people are having different opinions. So these are affecting the organization efficiency. So this we call it as a personal disputes. So similarly, inherent loss is also unanticipated, unavoidable problems. So we have to solve these provide a lot of opportunities for development. We have to solve. If we solve this problem, we can change the world also. So then we have to come to the definition of problem. What is problem? The problem can be uh, simply defined as a situation preventing something being achieved. So, on a business case of business, we have got business goals. So, any situation which prevents us from achieving these business goals are called problems. That goals can be profit goals or growth goals, like that. So, we can say that we want to increase the profit from 10% to 50%. So that is some sort of a goal is there. So top management will decide on the goal, and then that goal, it is a generalized goal that profit margin should be this much. Then that goal is converted into actionable business objectives. That is means what how we are going to achieve it. That is the uh, actionable business objective. From profit from this year, we can increase the profit from 10% to 20%, like that. And this objective is then deployed to the employees who can develop action plan at different functional levels, and then they will implement it to achieve that goal. For example, I was working sometimes in the architectural aluminum uh, firm where we used to manufacture all these aluminum doors, windows, partitions required for our customers. And in case of huge towers, multi-story towers, these are to be made in mass basis. Suppose windows are to be made, then we cannot make it conventionally. Go to the site and then start cutting and fitting it. It is made as per the design, and all these elements are then cut and made to the size, and then delivered to the site, and it is only assembled there. So suppose the four members are required for the window. So this will be cut at 45 degrees or whatever angle is there. Then it has to be matched by manual process, hand filing, and then that fitter will ensure that it is at right angle. Then he will mark on all the members, and then assembler will also match these numbers and then fit that in the building. So this is very labor-intensive process and consumes lot of manpower and sometimes rejection and delays in the production. So I have seen that okay, we can we make it automatic. Instead of labor, we machine it. So that then I have designed the proper fixture and then cut the edges, and then it can be matched without manual intervention, and it will be fitted by 100% by process. So this eliminated lot of labor work and increased the output of the business. So this way, I was able to convert that goal, achieve that goal of increasing the output of the organization, and that's why this is such a way we can contribute. So we have to constantly on the lookout. Well, nobody was worried about earlier process. I have to do a lot of convincing that it can be done by automation. So like that, you also start exploring your organization where you are working, uh, consuming more labor or more time, so that can shorten the production time output. That way, we can contribute and increase the organization profitability. So, what is the problem identification? It is first and most important step of problem solving. We have to identify the problem, then only we will be able to contribute to the solve it. Unless we identify what is the problem. So, what are the steps involved in that? So, it is the first we have to constantly scan the data. Data that data will be with the multifunction and multi source data. That is in different functions. That will be different data is generated from say in different functional levels, and it is that data is available from the external to the organization also. That is market and supply side. All this data is constantly to be scanned, and opportunities has to be looked for that. So that is to be matched with, again we'll have to match it with evidence so that best solution can be given. And then we have to after identifying the data, we find something opportunity over there. So for that, then we'll have to fix expected level of goals. Then comparing the expected levels of, of skill or output or behavior, that with the present level, and that there is a gap is there, then that can be defined as a problem. And it can be then when we set the uh, target, it can be a benchmark or it can be a expert opinion or it can be a some mandatory standards. Uh, Problem identification is a two-step process, that is identifying and acknowledging that there is a existence of a problem, there is opportunities there. then developing a problem statement. So this what is problem statement? So that is just we have to see that effectively we want to define or make a problem statement, then we'll have to that statement should qualify stranger test. Means a complete stranger, not of course outside the organization because you should know the whatever the going on in here, but is a stranger not involved in that particular activity. That they should be able to clearly identify and understand that is specific enema to this stranger. So this is that identification or problem statement should qualify the stranger test. Then we come to what level that problem will have to solve. There will be three different levels, that is maybe at individual level or group level or system level. So if our issue is affecting 20% of the customers or more, then it is to be tackled at system level. If it is affecting 5% of the customer, then particular group level it can form a special multifactorial group, and that group can solve it. And if it is rare or very specific to that particular incident, then it is to be solved at individual level. The opportunity is identified, problem is identified, and then at what level eh, then we'll have to find appropriate tools to measure our performance. Once to start working on that, then how do we know that problem has been solved or it is objective is received? For that appropriate tool has to be identified and it is to be used to check the our efforts, and it requires to be continuously monitored, so that is the timely it should be available. So the advantages of this such problem statement will be it pinpoints and solve difficult problems, and then it identifies severity and exact nature of the problem, and then how to implement ideal solutions so that entire organization or whatever stakeholders are there, that everybody is aware of what is problem, what is going to happen, so that they can contribute with their efforts also. In short, problem statement can be a concise description of the problem. Then it describes the gap between current and expected levels. Then it includes a measure to describe the gap, and it clearly identifies the goal and accept of this project, and then guide and entire activities of the organization is guided by uh, keeping this problem statement in front of us. Otherwise we will be uh, working on only symptoms and the real problem remains there only. So this will help also in gaining support from the all the stakeholders. So I I hope you all like this video. So please subscribe, give the thumbs up given below, and then subscribe to my channel so that you will come to know whatever the fresh videos I will be releasing on these subjects. Also, let me know at least you can join my Facebook's VIP group on the Facebook by clicking on the link given below in the description. And also, you can join my private group to part- participate or interact with like-minded people that proportionally we can help each other grow it. So thank you very much for being patiently